What's up? This is Ike with the Mega Academy channel. Just wanted to go over our last war recap. It was against Indonesia, Accel. Did a pretty good job here. Beat him 96 to 65, which is actually a lot, so good job. I think we 3-starred all the Town Hall 8s and most of the Town Hall 9. We 3-starred all the way up to their 11. So yeah, out of 35 people, so it's pretty good. Let's get into the first replay I wanted to show. This attack was done by Accel. Drops in a giant just to pull out the CC. And then pulls the clan castle to the bottom. I think he's going to try to drop a balloon on it to, take out those bunched up troops. It's not a bad strategy, but you can see it's a little bit more difficult. The balloons don't always fly, they don't target those defensive troops. They're not going to, go directly over them. They're going to fly to wherever the defense is, so it's kind of hard sometimes to, time that out right. But, managed to kill most of them, and then drops his queen, and the queen dies. Personally, I would have just used my king and queen right off the bat to take out the CC, but it works out here. Goes ahead and drops in the first 2 hounds, followed by balloons, and then I believe the next 2 hounds to sandwich them. Drops the 2 raid spells. You can see those balloons got right to the air defense really quick, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. He went ahead and, Yao went ahead and brought a heal spell here, and then you can see the final raid spell. So when you use at Town Hall 9, because you have 3 spells, you have bringing 3 rage and a heal. You want to make kind of like a Mickey Mouse shape with those, with the raid spells. Assuming that, the balloons fly evenly like they did here. So you can see all the defenses, went away pretty quick. Just that 1 cannon left there. Once that's done, I'll speed up the raid. So yeah, complete destruction of the base. The base didn't really stand a chance against the attack. I wanted to point out, just because I didn't at the very beginning, if you see any Town Hall 9 that has air defenses like this, it's almost definitely going to be 3-starred by some sort of, lava loon variant. Whether it be pentahounds or, 4 hounds, balloons, and a few minions. Generally don't like to bring more than, 5 to 10 minions. Just because it seems like the balloons do a really good job of knocking out those defenses. And if you bring 4 or 5 pups hounds, when they'll explode, they're usually more than enough to clean up the base. And I want to highlight one more time, just because I didn't feel like I highlighted it well before. It's very important that you get these spells to make this sort of a Mickey Mouse shape. And there. So you won't always, it's not always going to look exactly the same. Sometimes all 3 raid spells will be touching edge to edge. But generally this Mickey Mouse shape works well. The balloons generally will flow from out and then all meet in the center before flowing back out again. If that's not the case, then, just place the raid spells as needed. Again, I just wanted to mention, the raid spells are just to get the balloons moving. It's not so much to make them do a lot more damage, but it's to help them get to that next defense quicker. And I wanted to show this attack done by Marijuana. Happy 420 people. Doesn't pull the CC, which I normally would recommend for this attack, because you should definitely pull the CC usually, but brings a lightning spell instead. So looking at the base, if you see expos down, and again, these air defenses are not very high for Town Hall 9, definitely any sort of lava loon type attack is gonna, just wreck the base. So these raids, the lightning spell's a little late on the CC. The Hound could have taken a lot less damage. Actually, it may actually be okay that the Hound takes more damage. If the Hound doesn't explode, then you have the issue of not being able to clean up the base quick enough at the end. You see here the enemy queen is still alive. You'd actually would like the queen to be, down a little bit quicker than this. The only real way to make that happen, especially if, I think in this case, the queen was not near an air defense, so the hounds aren't going to explode near the queen, but the only real way to do that is to start on the queen side. That way the queen will target a hound and blow it up quicker, and then, she gets knocked out by pups. But no harm, no foul in this raid, it all works out. Again, we'll speed it up here. And the base, yeah, Town Hall 9. A Town Hall, especially like this one, just doesn't really stand a chance against that sort of attack. And I guess we're going all air for these replays. We'll show this one at 2 times speed. Just use the 2 giants to pull out the CC, pull them over to the left side. Didn't have my king in this one as he was upgrading, but I felt a couple of archers and the queen would be enough to take out the whatever was in the CC. And my drops are pretty sloppy here. Normally I would place the balloons specifically on certain defenses, but being at Town Hall 10, when you have 5 spells, there's just not really any chance for Town Hall 9 to stop the attack, especially when one of the expos is down like this, like in this base. Okay, we have a go wipe with 4 golems here. Good spread on the golems. It's just kind of strange here when you drop a jump spell. All the golems kind of will get pulled to that one spot. So I feel like sometimes it does kind of defeat the purpose of spreading the golems out. But the way they were spread at the beginning, it does allow for the wizards to clear out all the outside buildings initially. That way things can go in. You can see over here there was still 1 building left alive. So that when the P.E.K.K.A.s and the kings all got dropped, they went over to that side. Not really what you wanted to happen, but I guess it ended up working out okay in this attack. The queen still got to the center, still took down the town hall, and all the troops ended up going around for the 3-star. Don't think it was intentional, but good job, Meg. I mean, that's definitely a case of why the go wipe is such a commonly seen attack. It's because it's safe. Even when you make a mistake, you can still 3-star with it, and most likely 2-star. If you make an error like that using, let's see, this style of attack where you use the lava loon, if you make a big error, you'll be lucky to 1-star, and you may get no stars. So just a heads up, this attack is definitely risky, but the reward's also there. Thanks for watching.